really grateful to have so many wonderful experiences here at IU. I've loved my time as a resident assistant in Collins Living Learning Center. I learned so much from my residents, and I loved learning more about the IU community and about Collins and working with incredibly talented individuals and learning from them. Also volunteered in Bloomington Public Schools through the experiential learning, and that was really incredible. And I worked for the Office of the President, which was quite an honor, and it was wonderful to work with incredibly talented peers to improve IU.
One of the ones that stands out to me in particular is my involvement in TEDx Indiana University, which is a student-run and led organization that holds an annual TED conference to bring innovative thinkers, really experts in the field from across the world, to Bloomington to speak to IU students and the wider community on their subject, to share ideas and inspire dialogue. I joined it my freshman year, so I've been a part of it for 4 years now, and I've been able to be a part of this amazing family, the student-led coalition, and that has been an experience that I'm so grateful for, particularly because it brings so many people from different parts of campus, and those are people I wouldn't have been able really to form such deep and meaningful relationships with, and I think that's the part of it that I'm most grateful for, and also being able to work with some amazing thinkers. In 2018, I believe, I worked with Dr. Giada Arni. She's a NASA scientist, and she's working on like the next Hubble telescope, and to see another woman in STEM just forging her own path in that field and doing amazing, innovative things was just really inspirational for me personally, and such a memorable experience for me in this student org.
I would say it was my sophomore year that I really wanted to go into education. I loved working with kids, and I loved working in the residence halls. I loved working with students, learning from them, helping them grow, growing myself. And so I decided that I wanted to pursue education right after graduation and see where that takes me. So I'll be teaching in New York City after graduation.
Here at IU, but not necessarily here at IU, I was able to study abroad my junior year at the University of Oxford, St. Anne's College, and I think that what is so important about it is the fact that IU gave me that opportunity, and to have that unique partnership between Oxford and IU was really something that I was grateful to take advantage of. It was the first time I was abroad for that long. It was a whole academic year, and I think with COVID especially, it was during that time, it kind of even changed a lot of things. I had to learn how to adapt, and I think I was really a bit distraught when I had to come back, of course, for obvious reasons. I was very grateful for the fact that I was even able to return home to a safe and place where I was healthy, but I think it made me realize that you can make the opportunities. It doesn't matter the environment, but you can yourself make the opportunities and take that initiative, and even though it might seem like an opportunity is taken away from you or there may be an obstacle in your path, you just have to do what you can with your given resources, and it's all about your own personal mindset. And it didn't come to me like that. It was definitely a few months of wallowing, I cannot lie to you, but once I did realize that, it really has shaped the way I've approached my senior year and hopefully the rest of my academic journey.
My Arabic professor, Dr. Iman, she is one of the greatest professors I've ever had, and super encouraging and enthusiastic about the language, and she's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to study Arabic. She was super enthusiastic and excited to share the language with students, and so I tried it out in my first semester and loved it so much that I stuck with it my entire college career. Another professor that I'm incredibly grateful for is Professor Israel Herrera. He is a professor in the Spanish department, and I had a class with him sophomore year, and I frequently tell students to take a class with him because I would not be where I am today if it had not been for him connecting me to opportunities and thinking of me for the experiential learning opportunity that then put me into education, encouraging me to pursue the position that I have at the Office of the President, and connecting me with study abroad opportunities.
When you come to the campus and you just see like the students walking around in the beautiful campus itself, the greenery, the life, the vitality, it's just bursting with energy. And all the classes I've been in, I can't think of one class where I didn't feel so welcome and supported. And that energy is something that is just so unique to IU, and I know other people from Big Ten schools or other schools won't believe it, but now that I'm doing more things outside of IU and I'm meeting people from the alumni network, we just have that shared experience, and I think nothing else can replace that. And I just really love the university. Every time I leave my house and walk around, it feels like I get such nostalgia, and I feel like I'm a freshman again, and having that vigor and that youth feeling again is just indescribable. I really love it here. But
when I think back to being an RA, I think back to the people that I got to work alongside, and I'm so grateful to have been able to have such a strong support system and sounding board as I worked through, any struggles that I had in the position or just in general. And now I think to my role in the Office of the President and working with, people that's of all different studies and backgrounds. And it's been so wonderful to be able to learn from these individuals who have now become my really good friends. And I would say that's one of my favorite things about IU.
I hope I helped people grow as much as they helped me grow, and impacted them, changed their mindsets on a certain subject and issue, brought my own perspective to light in the way that they've helped me grow so tremendously.
I hope that I've set an example of the value of mentorship, of working closely with students and, being a support system for not just those in your class, but, those that you're of all years. I hope that I've set that example of the value of supporting one another, and I hope that lives on for other student leaders as well.